Hello, scholars. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing fine. Today, we are going to start with Grade 7 Cornerstone, Lesson 2, that is Nouns. So, let us first of all learn what is a noun. So, a noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Also, all naming words are nouns. So, for example, if you take the name of a person, if you take the name of a place, animal, or a thing, all these are nouns. For example, Priya, boy, class, iron, truth, etc. Now, let us study about the different kinds of nouns. So, the first one is a proper noun. So, a proper noun is a name given to a particular person, place, or thing. So, when we give a particular name, for example, if you take your own name, if you take your parents' name, that also is proper noun. Some examples are Dr. Malhotra, London, as it is a name of a place, New Delhi, Krishna. So, Krishna is the name of a person, Indian Express, Chandigarh, etc. So, as you can see, we have given a particular name. So, all these are proper noun. Next, we have a common noun. So, name given in common to a list of objects and is not used for something or someone in particular. For example, doctor, boy, horse, book, city, chair, desk, town, etc. So, here, for example, if we take boy, so here we have not given a particular name to that boy. So that is common noun. Next we have collective noun. So name given to collection of person, place or thing. For example, troop of dancers, pride of lions, a band of musicians, flight of stairs, swarm of bees, school of whales, etc. So here, for example, if we take a band of musicians, so this word band is a collective noun because we are telling or we are talking about a complete group. So whenever we use a word which talks about a complete group, so that is known as collective noun because it is a collection of something. Next we have abstract noun. So it is a name of a quality, feeling or expression. It is the name of something which we can neither see nor touch, but which we can only think of. So whenever you tell about any of the qualities. For example, if you say a person is very honest, so this word honest is a quality. So as you are telling the quality of a person, you can't touch that quality. So all these words come under the abstract noun. For example, pain, health, hope, bravery, courage, etc. So all these are abstract noun because you can't touch it. And at last we have material noun. It is a noun which stands for the matter or substance of which things are made. For example, wood, gold, silver, iron, cotton, bricks, flour, etc. So all these are the substances of which things are made, and so that is why we count them as material noun. So you may go through page number 7 in your cornerstone and you may go through the kinds of nouns which we have studied now. Now I want all of you to open page number 9 of your cornerstone and let us read out what is given over there. You have learned that abstract nouns can be formed from adjectives and verbs as well as from common nouns by adding suffixes. For example, sweet becomes sweetness. So here we have added NESS. Next is move. So here we have added movement. Next, boy becomes boyhood. So we have added HOOD. So here we have added a few suffixes to make it as abstract noun. So you may add some suffixes to change the words into abstract nouns. So you have an exercise also on page number 9 and you may try this, in which you have to form these as abstract nouns. Now let us read out what is given on page number 10. So we are going to study about the gender. That is, nouns may be in the masculine, feminine, neuter or common gender. So we are going to study about the classification of nouns in the forms of different genders. So let us start on page number 10. A noun is said to be in the masculine gender if it refers to a male. For example, man, tiger, uncle. So whenever you talk about the male, or for example, if you say a boy, so all these are included in the masculine gender. Then a noun is said to be in the feminine gender if it refers to a female. So whenever you talk about the female, for example, woman, tigress, aunt. So whenever we talk about the females, for example, if we talk about a girl, so that is feminine gender. Now you may open page number 11. A noun is said to be in the neuter gender if it refers to things that are neither male nor female. Nouns referring to non-living things are of the neuter gender. So whenever we talk about the non-living things, so all these come under the neuter gender. For example, stone, grass, sand. All these are of neuter gender as they are non-living things. Next is, a noun is said to be in the common gender if what it refers to can be both a male and a female. For example, student. So a student can be a boy or a girl. So the word student will be common gender. Orphan, baby, neighbor. So if we talk about a baby, so it can be a baby girl or it can be a baby boy. So the word baby will be considered as common gender. Now you may come to page number 12. In English, a noun can be either singular or plural in number. So on the basis of number, we classify the nouns into singular or plural. So let us start reading. When we speak about one person, one animal or one thing, we use the noun in the singular form. So whenever we have or we consider one thing or one animal, one person, then it is called as singular noun because it counts a single person, a single thing, etc. For example, boy, tiger, box. So as you can see, boy is singular. Next we have plural nouns. So when we speak about two or more people, animals or things, we use the noun in the plural form. For example, boys, tigers, boxes. So whenever we talk about two or more people or things, we call it as plural nouns. So as you could see, in the singular form we used the word boy, and in the plural we added s. So we can change the singular nouns into plural nouns. We can change singular noun into plural noun by adding s, es, etc. So you may go through the table given on page number 12 and page number 13 to see that how we can change singular nouns into plural nouns. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Assignments and worksheets are given in the description box. Keep practicing them. We will be meeting in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe, keep washing your hands. Thank you.